the new Pokemon game that's coming out around Christmas time.
All right.
And I've been tempted to want to get an iTunes gift card just so I can get some stupid costumes for my Dissidia game, and it's like, why? Why the hell are you gonna waste money on costumes when you have to buy the gems too? And it's like, I imagine with sales tax, it's like $40, and it's like, no, not worth it. I'd rather they just did the costumes for $5. Yeah, $5. I'd pay that.
Here's what
Come on, out. Come on, y'all.
here's what I will be doing today.
Yep, nice. Are you gonna do a kit bash with that?
Yep.
Well, I got my Pale Rider D2 Titans on display here, and of course I got my Pale Rider Cavalry right here on display as well.
Nice.
Though there's a problem. There's a problem with the Pale Rider Cavalry. It's the hands aren't. I mean, the hands are staying in, but they're not just like, you don't hear that satisfying click when you put those hands into the arm sockets, into those wrist sockets. I mean,
So this is my custom project that I'm doing right now. I'll show you a little bit
uh-huh.
of work that I started on it. So
Ooh, is that from a shield or
yeah,
shield?
so this is Gundam C-Packs.
Oh yeah,
So here's
yeah.
the
I
full
forgot.
shield, and
Uh huh.
then so I added. Come on, there we go. So I added that whole line
Uh huh.
on both sides, and then I thickened the lines up here, 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 and here.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything else, but I did a pretty good job. This is
Yeah, you
the
did.
new display tool that I got that I did the review on. So it turned out pretty good. I'm actually really happy with it. Anyways, yeah, I got 6 more buckets of parts to sand before. Well, actually, I'm actually just buffering these because the G paint that I got it etches into plastic, so it's not like regular paint where you have to worry about primers. It's kind of one of those primerless paints where when the paint touches the plastic, it turns the plastic hot for a while, and then the pigments melt into the layer of plastic. And so, like, if you gouge a piece of plastic that's been painted with G paint, you'll pull up a layer of plastic that's with the color pigment.
Uh
It's
huh.
kind of weird. I have some parts here that I've done it with.
Now with that shield from the C packs, are you gonna make it look like the Psycho Frank system is activating, or
No,
is
okay, so what I plan on doing actually with this kit is I thought I've told a few people, but I'm going gold. So
oh yeah, that's right. You mentioned that's
I
right.
have,
You mentioned that.
I have gold, rose gold, copper,
Yeah,
and
I forgot about that. You
pure
mentioned
gold.
that.
So with these 4 paints, I'm gonna turn C-Packs into like a statue of amazingness. So that's on in the works.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of going slow on that. I can bust through 3 bins in a day if I want, sanding and buffing. But I've been taking my time with stuff. I just don't want to burn through my products so fast because that's something I've been noticing. is I'm gonna start burning through product because the price on everything is going up. And I don't, I don't have $160 a month to continue building that many Gundams a month, but we're gonna go as far as we can get it. Um,
No.
put all these bad boys up. And those are up. These come out. Also, this camera is low on battery, so if it looks like it's slow, that's because it is.
Hmm.
Oh, I also gotta turn off the audio. That's probably
Yeah, I could hear some echoing.
all right. How's that? Is that better?
Better.
All right. So I turn off. I forget to turn off that like when I'm switching the camera around and stuff. That's just something I have. Right. Just look things out
That's
here.
fine.
And it's here. It's here. Well, I just hope it doesn't pick up on the recording. Yep. You see, it took me like 6 hours the other day to upload that Friday night video we did.
Yeah.
It took forever, but I got it up, and I was real happy with the outlook of the video, the way it looks and everything looks nice. I had to chase some people around the screen for a little while.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little window shopping on Amazon and eBay and Mecha Parts. Not Mecha Parts. Mecha Warehouse for those two for that mobile suit idea I'm gonna do for Ganondorf. I might actually see if I can try and find some. I don't know. I might try and see if I can find some action figure swords that I could probably modify or something.
Yeah. You could always see if any of the guys in the chat have a 3D printer that they could print you some. If you supply if you go and purchase the digital program or the digital file or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
some of our team that have printers and stuff, they'd be nice enough to
Well,
do things like that. So I just don't know who exactly has a 3D printer on the teams right now. I don't think Doug, me, or Carrie do, and I don't think Andrew does. So you'd be looking at one of our younger friends.
yeah. Well, for me, it would be. Hang on. For me, it would be either just send them the parts, be like, hey, these are the parts that I want, or yeah, I'd have to do like an STL file or something.
Right? So it's
I mean,
fine.
it'd be that way. Like if I was like, hey, I want downgraded Mirage frame parts. I know. I'm sorry, I keep bringing up Mirage frame. I can't help it. But yeah, hope you don't mind that I'm eating gummy bears, gummy worms, and
Oh, I don't care. That don't bother me.
okay.
I am. There you go. Now you can see what's going on my screen that's right in front of my face. This is why I don't look up at this one, is
Mm-hmm.
because I'm trying to look at you when you're talking. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like, don't think
Yeah.
it's weird that I'm trying to give you like a wider view of what's going on around me with this camera only. That's all that camera's doing. This camera's like the close up and you can see, right away. So I got this, you know, and that's also why like my voice sounds weird. Let me see. There. This is what my voice normally sounds like when I'm not super close to the phone.
Uh huh.
But when I get close
Oh,
to the phone, my voice gets really deep. I don't know why. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Awesome.
See. The 56 for a Gundam Phasaelis and 43 for GP Rise to 10 on Amazon.
Yeah.
No, that's Amazon. So I'm gonna check eBay too. So I'm not, because I want to hold. I want to, like I said, I want to hold on to my gift, what's left of my gift card amount on Amazon, especially if I'm gonna get a double pack for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I might just
Because
get the
I know
double
it's gonna.
pack just to solve the whole issue of fighting and everything within the house with kids and stuff.
Uh, no, it's more along the lines of so I can get each version's Pokemon. I can, like, okay, flipping it over to Violet. This one's going over to Scarlet, just so I can try and do the complete Pokedex.
Yeah, I understand all that. What I'm saying is, I have two children that live in the house with me, and
Uh,
they're they're my youngest of four, and so they argue and fight a lot, and it's just a lot simpler if I just buy two Pokemon games and give one to each of them. Tell them you don't get to switch until you beat it, you know. But my daughter has like was it? I think my son has Diamond, my daughter has Pearl, or
oh,
Brilliant
okay.
and Shining. So the newest versions or whatever. And
Yeah.
then I have Arceus. Like so
Yeah.
Legends Arceus is mine.
Do you have Legends? Do you have Pokemon Home on those systems? Because what you can do is you can actually have both versions, even Arceus, and then you'll be able to just transfer Pokemon. Well, Legends Arceus won't allow Pokemon. Well, you can't take Pokemon from Legends Arceus over to Brilliant Diamond and Shimmering Pearl. I don't think.
Yeah, no.
Well, only certain ones can be transferred over.
From
It's
what
not like you
I'm
can. It's
Yeah,
not
from
like
what
you
I'm
can
aware of,
trans.
it's very limited. Certain shinies don't transfer well. Certain other kind of Pokemon don't transfer well. If there's like you can't transfer a Kanto region version into Arceus if there's only a Hyacinth region version in the game.
Mhm.
Then you can't bring in a Kanto region version. But if there's a Kanto and a Hyacinth region version, then you can bring both. You know, so
Yeah.
I don't really get it. It frustrates me with home and everything. So I haven't sat down or had time. I've been so busy with this Gundam and my TV station and trying to ramp up and see where things are going with everybody who's starting to get involved here. And it's just, so I've got a large plate of stuff on my hands, and I'm not saying I'm not looking into doing home or anything. It's just right now I'm gonna be honest and tell you that like
It's
it's
perfectly
it's at,
fine.
it's in the
I
back
get it.
burner of everything. It's not at the front of my uh. When I sit down to relax and stuff, I want to play like Riders Republic or something. That's my like 30 minutes of video game time every day. Besides, whatever I do on my phone when I'm taking a break from video editing. I mean, it's mostly Riders Republic, just jumping off a mountain a couple times to get that stress relief feel of wee boom,
Yeah.
like so. I don't know. But when I do get into my Pokemon kicks, man, I play Pokemon for like 5 days straight. I do not let up. Like it's just Pokemon for 5 days. So the There will be some Pokemon model builds coming up soon on this station. There's some really cool Pokemon models coming out this year. I've gotten word on them, not just from American distributors, but I got some. There's some channels I watch from China and Japan and Korea and Malaysia, and they talk about like at their con fairs and stuff. Like what we have here is like Comic Con and shit. Well, what they have
Uh-huh.
over there at their con fairs are like model cons and stuff, or like Gundam Con or anime cons. And you over there, they definitely showcase the models and stuff a lot more. So you get advance notice on some things like I knew about the a lot of the details on the that RG High New Gundam that came out that everybody wanted last year. That was like
Uh-huh.
the everybody it's referred to as like the god level tier of Gundam right now. Like that's how cool it is. It's so perfect. It's such a stupid robot. Anyways, I'm it's my favorite.
$32 for a Psycho Gundam HGUC 1/144 scale on eBay.
Something's wrong with that.
Yeah, I think that's price gouged. That's highway robbery.
No,
Though I'm fine.
that's actually underpriced, is what I'm saying. That's a really large kit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Psycho Gundam's
I
not
imagine the
small.
Psycho Gun.
Like his 144 scale version is larger than a 160 scale or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big kit. It like if I'm correct, Psycho Gundam's huge. So if like, I would look it up, like look up the high grade Psycho Gundam and see what it scales like, what it looks like next to a 144 regular. Because regular like Psycho Gundam is just huge. Like it's not a small Gundam. It's like one of those big robots, like the big Zom. There was Psycho Gundam, and then there was another one just like Psycho Gundam, and then there was White Base.
Hmm.
So those are all the big ones that I remember clearly. And then,
Okay. Well, I found a GP02A. That's at a much better price.
all right, so this
But
is
like I said, I'm gonna have to keep it on my search. Oh, there's a Type MLRS too. Might keep my ass. But yeah, now I need to find the G. What was it? What was it? The GP0210.
the Guppy 2.
Yeah, it's a variant.
Yep, I call the GPO 1. I call the Guppy, and the GPO 2. I call the Guppy 2. I don't know why. They're guppies. I don't have an excuse or a reason for calling them that. Oh man. So it doesn't look like it, but there's a lot of parts for this kit. I just want to be clear about that. There's a lot of parts for this kit. And
Well,
there's a
I
lot of
imagine.
stickers. Like this, I think this has to be one of the highest sticker high grades I've built in a while. This one's got a lot of stickers on it. So let's get it done. Dun, dun, dun.
Hmm. Wait, is that built already? Huh. I don't
What?
know. Someone's selling an already pre-built. Yeah, already built. GP raised to 10.
Oh, what kind of trash is
20
that?
bucks.
Better be half
20 bucks.
price.
Yeah. Well, the price is 20 bucks. Well, 20 bucks for best offer,
Is it a
and then of course
master?
there's about, huh?
Is it a master grade?
High grade. It's high.
That's,
It's high grade. High grade build divers 1/144 scale.
that's not worth $40 built.
No, it said 20.
Oh, I mean that's still kind of pushing it because that's like I don't know.
Well, they also said with $10 ship, yeah, with about $10 shipping.
Yeah, and that's where you go, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Or at least that's where I go.
Yeah, I might as well. Yeah, I might as well just build. I might as well just buy one that's brand new and build it myself.
Yeah, I mean, there's a fine line between, okay, am I buying just a snap built kit? If I'm buying a kit that was just snap built, then I can expect to not pay full price. But if I'm buying like a custom painted kit, like stuff that I do, the work I do, I would expect to pay a couple $100 for the kit. You know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah.
somebody put their time and energy into sanding the kit and stuff, and then I'm also not going to be doing anything to the kit besides putting it up on a shelf and leaving it there. Because I'm going to spend a lot of money on a kit. Better believe it. Oh, so I entered my big kit in the contest. They
Oh.
closed the entries, and only 19 people entered their kit.
Hmm.
So, I mean, that's actually pretty good. Or that's actually a good thing. Because, I mean, that cuts down the competition for me. But that's still 19 people I got to be better than.
Yeah.
And I did not win. I'm going to be honest. I did not win. There's this guy. He, like, literally he painted little people with orange jumpsuits, and
Oh.
this guy was just amazing. Like, the tier that I want to get to, like the skill level I want to eventually get to, this guy is already at. And so they definitely kicked my butt. Um, so I'm just hoping for second place because I'd like an MGX unicorn. Second place is an
Well,
MGEX unicorn.
cool.
First place is a PG Unleashed.
Oh wow.
So I mean, I'd like the first place, but is what it is.
Yeah.
Uh, but there was like five. I think there's like five that I really liked out of all the 19 entries. So there's definitely five kits that look pretty fucking sweet. That just makes me go, oh man, like crap. But only like two other people used any kind of lighting, and I'm the only person that like built a custom extra part. Everything else looks like it was like just ordered and painted.
Yeah.
Like, so my cranes that I put on the background of mine were actually like custom built by me. So like there's that, but then there's the whole, like, so some of the rules for the contest also weren't followed by some of the contestants as well. So like
And what rules would those be?
one contestant did not follow the rules of making one of the Gundams his main focus, or one of the robots. He didn't
Uh huh.
make it the main focus. He like made both of the robots the focus, and it's like, okay, the deal was you build one robot and you can put other robots in the thing, but one robot needs to clearly be your focus. And in his
Yeah.
pictures, his photo shoot, his robot is his two robots are clearly given equal focus, and it's like, hey buddy, um maybe you should readjust your pictures, but you can't now. Ha ha ha. So he might get disqualified, even though his builds look amazing. Uh,
Yeah. Rules are meant to be followed.
yeah. So that was just one rule that was like, that's why I only put one Gundam in my diorama. I was like, I'm gonna build a diorama, but I'm only gonna put one Gundam in it. I'm not gonna have it be confusing for the judges. I want them to understand, no, this is the kit I built for the contest. And so one of the things that did bother me was this contest did not require you to have a brand new kit. So you could build a kit, or you could have had an already pre-built kit, and you could have entered it.
Hmm.
So that for me
So it would
was,
have been like if I had. So it would have been like if I had my gym custom, my AU gym custom, and said from like 2 3 years ago, I'm like, okay, here's my focus.
yeah. So I mean, there's just things like that that it didn't upset me, but it's like,
Mhm.
okay, clearly there wasn't that many people who entered, so I'm pretty sure that they might be a little lenient this year on rules. Because like last year, like over 1,000 people entered, but that was last year. We were still in the middle of full pandemic mode and shit.
Yeah.
So there were a lot more people sitting at home and able to build and stuff. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see who beats me. 'Cause I just know for a fact that like I am not confident right now. I've only been competition building for a year. Like I I haven't taken building seriously for that long in a long time. So be
Yeah, I might do something with my Pixie Strike Gundam. I actually want to make it look like it's got overlay units from like from the Yu-Gi-Oh shows to show that it's supposed to be like an Xyz monster. And I mean, and I had the card, actually had the Yu-Gi-Oh card that I made for it myself because it's supposed to be a rank 4 machine light attribute monster, 2,500 attack, 2,000 defense points, and it's got two special abilities. One without overlay units, and the other one with overlay units.
yeah. I play.
And the special ability for it was like, if it's got an equipped spell attached to it, it can't be targeted by effects.
Okay.
And the special ability with its overlay units is you detach one and um, uh, you can negate the incoming attack, gain attack points equal to half of the attacking monster's attack, and pretty much counterattack. But yeah, I mean, I still want to try and make it to where make it to where my Pixie Strike Gundam has those overlay units.
Yeah. So
I mean, the idea for the overlay units is pretty easy. I could probably raid my mom's craft area for some beads and do some light, pretty much do some light painting and maybe get some, maybe try and get some wires or something, and just kind of figure out how to set up the overlay units.
display them what like how they display bit funnels.
Huh?
Display it like
Yeah,
they display it like a bit funnel, like
yeah,
it's
something like
floating.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, hold on. I think the overlay units they actually orbit. Yeah, the overlay units they orbit around the monster. They don't just. I mean, they're floating, but they orbit around the monster.
I know a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh, buddy.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You weren't letting me get anything out, and I was trying to tell you I played Yu-Gi-Oh back when the first set of cards came out, before the big rule change. Okay,
Yeah,
so
and the ban list.
yeah, well, the ban list came first, but the big rule
Oh,
change came second. The big rule change was when they introduced new summoning rules and new rules for like the magic cards and the trap cards and stuff. Uh,
mm-hmm.
I don't know what they are now, but like back when I first started playing, you could play as many monsters as you wanted,
Mm,
below 5 stars. Didn't have to do anything. And then 5 stars or above, you only had to sacrifice one monster.
yeah,
Now I think it's like 5 stars is one monster, 7 stars is two, and like 9 stars is three or something.
yeah,
Or
something
some
like
shit.
that.
You know, like so those rules were like the big change rules where I stopped playing. I was like, okay, this is starting to, you know, I don't like all these new rules. Like, why is the game all of a sudden changing so drastically? But
I actually,
I played
sorry.
the heck out of some Yu-Gi-Oh. I had I had a Three Eyes White Dragon deck. I had the Dark Magician deck. I had a Jinzo deck, and I had a the Knight's deck, the Magnet Knight or whatever. I had his deck. So I had all those decks, and I had to build those decks by collecting the cards. I didn't just buy the pre-con deck or whatever. I like built the actual decks from the cartoon.
Hmm.
So like
Yeah,
whenever I would see a specific card in one of the decks from the character, I would go out and get that card and put it in that deck. You know, type of a deal.
I kind I kind well with this last deck that I built, I actually have a familiar possessed deck, and I got the structure deck, but I also had to get I but it only had four of the familiar possess, and I was like, I need to get the other two familiar possess monsters. So I got those monsters, added them, but then I kind of added thought I was adding a little more muscle to it, and plus I put in two synchro monsters. I had to get the link monsters, so in case somebody was like, "Hey, I want to play you, but I want to do tournament rules," like, oh crap,
Now I play Magic the Gathering.
yeah,
That's in my eyes, I feel like Magic the Gathering's like a real world Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah.
It's our version of Duel Monsters. So that's why I play Magic the Gathering. Like Pokemon card game, I was into it a little bit when I was a kid, but I was just more of a collector type.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah, the
not
only
play the
Pokemon
actual game.
yeah, the only Pokemon cards I really collect are the ones of my favorite Pokemon, the ones that I like the most from each of the generations. So
Yeah, I don't.
I got Articuno, I got Suicune, I got Gardevoir. Actually, I got Shiny Gardevoir. Frostlass, Victini, Primarina. I haven't gotten any more of the newer Pokemon. I'm not sure many of the Gen. There aren't any of the Gen 8 Pokemon that kind of like yay or speak to me.
No, I haven't. My kids kind of grew out of Pokemon real fast, like the cards and stuff. So I was kind of lucky at that. I didn't have to invest a whole bunch. But we bought them like, about $600 worth of cards,
Wow.
throughout the time they played. And, I got, I don't know. We have a few valuable cards, but we don't have anything like, really worth like bragging about. Nothing old. Like all the cards
Yeah.
that I had when I was a kid, I sold those off to get beer and, cigarettes when I was 17, being an idiot, you know. So that was just my fault. I was like, yeah, I'd rather party. Fuck these Pokemon, and I was just one of those dumb types of kids that didn't pay attention. And
Eh, yeah, I don't think I did either with the Pokemon cards. Heck, I don't think I pay much attention to value for Yu-Gi-Oh cards either. Even though I've seen like Ghostlight Rare, a familiar possessed, $350 on Amazon and on eBay. And I'm like, holy crap!
oh yeah,
Like,
or getting one of those really nice misprint Dark Magicians that are worth money now, or like
yeah, huh?
I had one of those, and yeah, I traded it for a BMX back when I was a kid. That was a worthwhile
Well,
trade. I like that trade. That trade was pretty good. So one kid had a really cool Huffy. I wanted it, and it was like one of those ones that had like one of the really nice Odyssey 3 gyroscopes when they first came out with those. So I was like,
Hmm.
yeah, dude, I want that Huffy. It's all for that gyroscope. And I took that Huffy apart and I turned it into a fully synthetic lubricated bike. So I took all the oils out. I washed all the oils off of all the bearings and all the seals and everything, and I put new oil on all the bearings and all the seals and everything. That was all synthetic instead of regular, oil grease or whatever. And the
Uh-huh.
synthetic stuff was like a different color and everything. Well, the synthetic product that I used made my bike like 3 times faster.
Wow.
Like it just made the wheels and everything just glide. Once it warmed up and you were moving around, the bike was a dream to ride. It was just a BMX, uphill, downhill, didn't matter where I was going. It was a dream to ride that bike. I loved it. Uh,
I see you got a moon. I see you got a moon Gundam.
yeah, yeah, um,
I
yeah.
I came close 3 times to buying a moon Gundam.
It's
I
worth it.
don't know why I didn't buy.
It's worth it. Moon
Yeah,
Gundam is the precursor to the for the Sazabi.
yeah,
So it's a worthwhile Gundam to build. It's very
yeah. But
fun.
when I saw that it was a Xeon built Gundam, I'm like, that's not right. No, no, that can't be right. Xeon usually steals Gundams. They don't build them. Am I on drugs or something?
No, this is the one time where they used the Gundam as a prototype for their Pride and Joy build. Because what was it,
Well, I think
Sazabi and Sinanju were supposed to be like the two top Xeon kit, or the two premier suits for their corporation.
yeah. I think at one point they were saying that Char was supposed to be piloting the Nightingale instead of the Zazabi.
I know nothing about this. I'm not gonna lie. I know nothing about the topic. I just know about the suits and kind
Yeah.
of who pilots what. I don't think Char piloted the Nightingale. I'm not sure.
No, he didn't.
So that's gonna be
No,
like
someone else. Yeah, someone else piloted the Nightingale because you see her in the Unicorn because she was in the attack on Dakar when
Quest.
the yeah, I think that was the Nightingale that joined in the attack on Dakar, and then when they had to go to Australia to trigger the next point for the Laplace program,
All right, I'm gonna have to look that spot up again.
should be I want to say episode 4 of Unicorn, I think.
All right, cool. Thank you. I'll rewatch that one next time we talk. We'll get back together on that.
Okay, but yeah, yeah, I really do want to I really do want to build that idea that I got, that Demon Gundam demise, and it does sound pretty badass.
It does. I have a Jupiter Gundam, so I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
get ready to build the. I'm not sure if I want to build the 2 or the 4 of the Core Gundam Space Station Gundams.
Ah, okay.
That's where I'm at right now. Now, that also leads me to the kit that I'm working on right now.
Oh,
So,
the Gusion Ryubake Full City.
the Rebake City is going to become, I think, an armor for a core gun. Is
Ooh,
what I want. I want this whole kit to become an armor for a core Gundam, and I can show you what the outcome for a IBO armor core Gundam is.
ooh, I'm interested. You certainly got me interested.
We're gonna go on a little adventure here at Web C Builds. We like to walk around and show everybody all the wonderful. Holy crap! Look at this. All right.
Holy crap! Oh yeah!
Yeah, those are nice.
So this is my kit bash. It's a Gundam Marshal Sayus as an armor
Uh-huh.
for a core Gundam.
Nice.
Right here, we'll give you the zoom out. He's a champion. He's over here celebrating right now.
Uh-huh.
Here's the last. Here's one of the kit bashes I did so far. It
Mm-hmm.
is my Power Rangers build.
Nice.
It's kind of. It was my first custom build that I've done. And then this is a contest entry that did not win.
Mm-hmm.
So in here is here are my daughter's
Yeah, I haven't done.
collections of SDs. She's done SDs a lot. Let's see.
Yeah, I've kind of been thinking about wanting to do a few SDs. Maybe do the Sunshang Xiao Strike Cruise or
So these are all the ones my daughter's done.
nice. Did a great job. Even is that gold frame Amatsu or Amatsu Mina?
Um, it's a Masumina.
Ah,
It's the one that's asymmetrical.
gotcha.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Monster time. Yay!
All right. Now I got something to drink.
Well, I got something to drink too. I got me a thing of Monster. I it's my once in a while Monster thing of Monster.
Yo, I don't mess with that corn syrup no more, man. I wish I could. My favorite thing in the world is Red Bull.
uh, I call that stuff. Anytime I'm in a crappy mood and I drink that stuff, I call that happy juice.
Happy juice. Yeah, it'll make your heart jump out your chest. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Well, I also heard that if you chug a thing of Venom energy drink, that stuff will kill you.
Oh, I've never. I've had Venom, but yeah, no chugging. But I
No,
used to shotgun Red Bulls.
yeah, I never chug the energy drinks. I make sure that I'm sipping them.
I
But
was a chef, and we had like rules and stuff. We couldn't like have open beverage containers and stuff. So if if the owner of the company would come through and give us an energy drink, we'd have to like hurry up and drink it. So I would just take my small paring knife and I would crack it open, and then I'd hold my small paring knife and tip it up and just stab the top of the can, and the whole energy drink just shoots right down your gullet, man. And you
dang.
burp a couple times, and then you just move on about your day, you know. Except for your heart jumps out your chest. Like, but I used to work at a company where I sold high volume food. Uh, And I'm talking like for a brunch, we're serving 1,200 to 1,600 people in less than a 6 hour period.
Hmm.
So for working for a company like that, that's a lot of people. You know, it's a lot of people to
Yeah.
serve, a lot of people working. You know, it's just got to follow the rules. That's all I was doing. I was just trying to follow the rules.
Yeah. Uh,
There's a lot of cops out today.
uh, I did. I didn't see any cops when I was out yesterday because my parents and my niece came down from Milton. We had lunch and went over to Pier Park, over in Panama City Beach, because they were like, Mike, you need to get out of the house. You've been sitting in that house for like 3, 4 days. You haven't stepped out. They're like,
Too
yes,
late.
thank you. Yes, mommy. Yes, mommy, dad, thank you. But yeah, and I was glad that they got me out of the house yesterday.
Yeah. Well, we had
So,
tornadoes.
oh, you had tornadoes?
Yep. Yeah, all over Minnesota, we had tornadoes yesterday. So I went over to my mom's house, which is like 15 minutes down the road,
Mm-hmm.
for safety. Yeah, you know, so that's what I did.
Mm,
Didn't really do any celebrating or anything.
yeah.
Oh,
We had KFC, and I almost thought about going up to Dollar General to get some hot dog buns and hot dogs, or I was like, no, don't. It's probably busy. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for info on whether or not there's gonna be a new Sly Cooper game, man. They ended the last one on a cliffhanger. Like, are you ever gonna bring Sly Cooper back from wherever he got zapped to?
I don't know. I think that was like one of those things where they lost licensing through a developer because what like Sly Cooper was through that Incognito developer or whatever, wasn't it?
They were done by Sucker Punch, and then they did one through Zen Zensbaru, whatever it was. They had like a monkey head with a plus and minus
Yeah, but wasn't
logo.
wasn't one of the other developers like Incognito developers or something like that that also helped with the game?
I'm not sure. Naughty Dog, maybe?
Naughty Dog was like Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, Naughty Dog was Crash Bandicoot, Uncharted, and I think The Last of Us as well.
Yeah.
I still need to see if they have that. I still need to see if there's another Uncharted game. I'm pretty sure there was after Thief's End. I could have
Ah,
sworn there was.
I thought the new one was a movie.
Yeah, there's a movie, but I was thinking that there was an Uncharted game. It just doesn't have Nathan Drake in it. It had Chloe and what's her face from Uncharted 4, the Nadia. I think she's supposed to have be the head of some
Well, yeah,
cult.
the newer ones aren't gonna have Nathan Drake in it. The newer ones are supposed to carry on without him as a character. I thought that was
I
the whole
think
premise
so.
because they just released the Nathan Drake remastered series or whatever.
Yeah, I got that on the PS4. Plus, I got a Thief's End as well.
Okay. 'Cause, yeah, and then like after that, I thought they were like, oh, we're gonna move on to. There's other characters that their stories really didn't get told, and we want to tell their stories and blah blah blah.
Yeah. Well, there was also an Uncharted game for PSP as well, The Golden Abyss.
I didn't play that.
That's one where Drake helps this chick find a city, find a golden city, but it turns out the city is like right there with a uranium mine, so all the gold there is pretty much dirty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they come to find out that the golden city is pretty much dirty
It's
due to the
radioactive.
uranium. That it's radioactive because of the uranium mine.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. And of course, they have one idiot who becomes a drug lord, was a former general, but a drug lord, but still wants to be called general.
Oh, of course. There's always that guy. Once you have power, you don't want to relieve yourself of that power, right?
Yeah. And
So,
then of course the other idiot is somebody who Drake was helping before he meets this chick. And my phone battery's going down. I'm gonna grab my charging cable.
oh, oh, quick, quick, hurry, hurry. You're on a run. You're on a run. Doo-doo-doo.
All
Yeah.
right, Alfred, Mom. Oh, go ahead.
So here is the energy drink of choice that I have been drinking.
Oh, nice.
And I mean,
Do you
that's
need out,
pretty
Daisy?
it's pretty doable, you know.
Yeah. You all need out. Hold on. Hold on, Hunter.
Oh,
The other two don't want out, and I can't let the cats out. But if they're in a bag, I got to make sure I let them out of the bag.
yeah. My big fat head.
I'm looking forward to Saturday.
Oh, what you doing on Saturday? Going home?
No, no. If my brother and his wife okay it, I'm gonna go back to Pier Park and do Pokemon Go Fest on Saturday.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 4 or 5 hours up there and just play the hell out of Pokemon Go.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
I played Pokemon Go in downtown Twin Cities area. Oh, that was fun.
Hmm.
I used to work down there as a chef, so like get off work and just walk around with your phone out playing Pokemon for, a half hour to an hour.
You should see Delmar Loop during Go Fest. Oh my gosh, you get a lot of people. You'll see a lot of people with their phones out, and you'd be like, "Hey, are you playing Pokemon Go?" Yeah, sweet. It's the same way with Community Day. I actually did Community Day twice over on the Delmar Loop in St. Louis. I did Go Fest. Last year. Yeah, I did Go Fest last year at over in University City, and yeah, it was fun. So yeah. This year I wanna do Pier Park.
I don't know
I
if they
figure
hold any
since
big events like that here, but I'm sure they do.
yeah, well, I guess since the global pandemic, they decided they were gonna do just kind of do it to where GoFest is global instead of hey go to Chicago, hey go to Yokohama, hey go to Berlin
Okay.
for GoFest. I mean they still have they'll do a special GoFest thing at a certain site, but yeah, they get a selected 2 days, and it's like, hey, GoFest time, get your tickets.
That's all interesting. I played Go when it was like in its infancy still. Like,
I've
so
been playing.
can
I've
you
been
load
playing
your
since.
Pokemon from Go up onto your home?
Yes, you can.
That's what I was wondering.
However, I will give you a warning. If you transfer shiny Pokemon, that will eat up the transport energy, and of course you'll have to have a crap load of coins just to recharge the thing.
Well, I don't
Like
have any
I,
shinies. I was just wondering if you could transfer some Pokemon from Go to.
yes, you can.
That's cool. That
Yes,
is
you can
cool.
Yeah, you can transfer Pokemon from Go to home. So if you try and put them on Brilliant Diamond and Shimmering Pearl, make sure you got the badges to make them obey you.
Alright, well, yeah.
Because I still have my shiny Pokemon that I transferred over. They are not obeying me at all.
Yeah, well, it's just like in Arceus right now, I have full control over all Pokemon. So
Yeah,
that's where I'm at on Arceus.
yeah. I
Uh,
don't I don't have the He Sweet Growlithe, and I really want one. I wish they'd do a He Sweet Growlithe event on Go.
uh, I just
But
really, I don't know. Every time I sign on, I end up getting a cool Pokemon. Every time I sign into my Arceus, I get a
uh,
different cool Pokemon. It's been pretty rewarding.
yeah, I gotta start clearing some missions so I can get another thing and not have to worry about Pokemon disobeying me.
Right.
Yeah, that on Arceus, I gotta do that on Arceus. Otherwise shit's gonna hit the fan for me again. Probably take that one Pokemon I got on through GTS trade and put it in Legends Arceus. That way I can say, hey, it's in the Pokédex. Might do that for the other weather trio. Be like, hey, here they are. Ta-da!
Yeah, I haven't had any problems catching any Pokemon. I'm at 208 or something like that. Only ones I haven't gotten yet are the Rom-Toms or whatever, all the little different electric dudes, his little
Oh, wow.
evolutions. I'm working on that right now. Like that's what I'm doing right now. It's getting all
Gotcha.
his little trinkets or whatever that he can evolve into.
Uh,
But I caught an alpha.
yeah, nice.
So that was the first one I caught. The second one I caught was not an alpha, and then the third one I caught was an alpha. And I have not seen a shiny yet. I only have
Well, I
one
know
shiny.
there's only one shiny that you at least get a guaranteed on, and that was the shiny Ponyta.
Yeah, I have shiny Ponyta. Well, now it's Rapidash, but yeah, I have that. Oh no!
What?
Oh, the God Hand was slipping out of my hand. Okay, so look, these God Hands are great and everything, but when you got hands that are this big, they're not that great.
Oh, here are my hands. I don't think my hands are that big, but
I've got old bear paws, man. I do. I mean, like,
oh, I believe you. Yeah, there are times when Dad's like, "Mike, I need you to come here. My hands are too big. Mike, I need you for this." It's a little funny, but
ooh.
I kind of thought other people would come on. But I guess they're
Um,
probably at work right now, or
well, yeah, some people at work, some people aren't. You know, it depends.
yeah. I don't know, man. That pre-built GP Rice 210 is looking pretty tempting if I can haggle with them. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Probably. Well, it did say $20 or best offer, so I'm thinking, ooh, maybe I could try and get it for like $20, and that's with the shipping. So if I were to say $10.10, you're like, there's my best offer for you. Want it for an even $20, or like I need it for doing a custom build, and I need it for this price on a budget. I'd probably get a no. Sorry, try again. But yeah, if I can get them for a good if I can get them for a good price. I mean, don't get me wrong. I take great pleasure in building. Every build I do is gives me such satisfaction and joy.
That's what matters the most. That's like the most important part about building Gundam is
Yeah.
that you enjoy yourself. I enjoy this part right here. This is my favorite part.
Mm.
I know it sounds weird, but the nipping of the parts is my favorite part.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean I don't think it's weird. I don't think it's weird at all.
I mean, there's obvious the getting done with your build part of the whole thing, but the
Yeah.
if we're gonna go for like what part is the most enjoyable for you, I really like nipping. I think it's so fun. Snip, 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 snip. You know.
Yeah. Maybe I need to take a look at those swords again. See if I can take a look. Yeah, look at those swords on the GP Rice 210. See if I can do something with those.
Okay.
Maybe come up with an extra. Maybe come up with an extra set and just paint those and just try to get it to where I can get them to where they have that aura of darkness.
Darkness.
Well, I gotta take a look at Ganondorf's weapons again. At least his two swords that he has from Hyrule Warriors, because he's got. I mean, they have the dark. They have that dark element on it. So I just got to figure out how. I just got to pretty much figure out the basics for it, or see if I can use those for something else. because I know I still want to do that sword strike for War of the Ages Impa. Though I have to come up with a mobile suit for Era of the Wild Impa too. And for that, I'll probably do a grunt suit. I don't know, probably a gem or maybe maybe use Dagger L. And I know I got to use short swords. One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
I like the 30-minute missions kit that comes with all the different swords and weapons and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Oh. And those will work. Those will work with Gunpla, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So that's good.
It's like a $7 to $10 kit depending on where you get it.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to take a look. Guess I'll have to take a look into the 30-minute missions.
They're not bad. They're Bandai, so I mean,
Yeah.
it's not knockoff or second-rate projects. It's just, I don't know. 30-minute missions just isn't as popular of a name.
Yeah.
Obviously Gundam is like super popular and everything, but yeah, 30-minute missions is not.
Yeah. Some of those frame arms girls almost looks like you could probably do customizations with those. Maybe make it look like that those girls are mobile suits too.
There's a lot of people that do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they take frame arm girls and they turn them into like Granddad or L Strike or you know,
Ooh.
depending on what you're into. A lot of people have recently been turning them into Evas.
Oh.
So frame arm Eva girls.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some good frame arm girls. I'm kind of maybe I'll build some when my kids are adults type of a person right now. Like I'm not. They're just a little bit provocative.
Yeah.
And I don't want you know, I do have daughters. I have 3 daughters. So I don't want my daughters thinking I womanize or anything. I mean, I love my
No.
wife. I do. I'd never chase after another woman, type of thing. But it's as far as like, the whole like those frame arm girls and stuff. Yeah, they're cool, but they're in just some way they just like I don't know. How do you not
Yeah.
feel awkward?
I'm not. Yeah. Right now, while Sophia's in the house. Yeah. While with my 6-year-old niece in the house. Yeah. For me, buying one of those frame arm girls is pretty much asking for trouble.
Right?
I
Like
mean, the
that's
mobile. Yeah, I mean the mobile doll May is fine. Sure. I'm pretty sure my parents won't blink if I get the mobile doll May, mobile doll Sarah, and Diver IMA. Those are fine, but yeah, the frame arms girls. I think my parents would have a problem with those.
well, I just think most of the problem is like heavy on the cleavage. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and just I think parts in general. Like they're just real heavy on parts in general. Uh, Yay, people.
Yeah. Yeah. It's raining. It's pouring, and I don't hear an old man snoring.
Yeah, that sounds easy.
Mm-hmm. Did I take a? Oh shoot! Did I? Okay.
Is it raining where you're at right now?
Yeah, it's raining where I'm at right now.
Oh, that sucks. It is really nice
It's
out
okay. Plants
where
are.
I'm
Hey, hey, plants outside are getting watered. I don't have to do it, so
at.
screw that. Screw that. I don't have to. I don't have to water the plants.
Yeah, I have to go and mow the grass and stuff here in a day or so. I got it done the other day, like I said I was gonna, but then, yeah, it decided to rain a whole bunch, so it almost doesn't even look like I mowed the grass.
Hmm.
But that's okay.
Yeah, at least you guys have grass. I don't think we have much in the way of grass over here.
What'd you do to it?
Well, it's Florida. Our backyard doesn't have much in the way of grass.
You got sod,
Yeah, that's pretty much what we got.
and that comes from here. I live I live like just down the road from a sod farm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm done talking with you guys. I'm building Gundams. I'm not talking about magic cards no more.
Someone's wanting to talk about magic?
I was arguing with some magic geeks.
Okay.
I always like to go online and rile somebody up every day. If it's not the magic geeks, it's the politicians. If it's not the politician geeks, it's something. I'm one of those people that if I haven't gone online and pissed somebody off, I haven't done my job today type of person. And it's not because I have an animosity or anything, or I don't like the way they think or anything like, or I don't have an opinion one way or the other, really. I just like to be that person that just, really digs in deep and pisses them off. It's
Watch
so
phone.
fun. It's just so fun because you watch them have those mental breakdowns.
Watch Foamy the squirrel. He pisses off everybody.
You don't piss me
I
off.
get pissed. Oh, trust me, with some of the stuff that he says, yeah. No, but for me, here's the thing: it pisses me off what he says, but at the same time, I'm grateful that he pisses me off
Well,
because it helps me to stay sane. It helps me to develop that thick skin.
well,
It because I used to be one of those I pretty much would take a grain I pretty much would take everything with a grain of salt.
mm,
I used to be one of those I used to be one of those dorks. Just say I used to be one of those people who was overly sensitive, and if somebody was poking fun at me, then oh no, oh hell, I'm gonna come at you until they're like, whoa, dude, I'm just teasing, or dude, it's a compliment.
uh,
Kind of like when they were, kind of like when they were calling me Napoleon Dynamite. At first, until I saw Napoleon Dynamite, I was offended by that. And once I saw Napoleon Dynamite, I was like, dude, that does kind of remind me. And then anytime the next time they're like, hey, Napoleon, I'll be like, yeah, what do you want? Gosh. And they just got the biggest kick out of that. I think that's probably about the time I stopped getting picked on too.
yeah, I mean, taking that aspect of bullying and reversing it on them to making it to where you don't find it as I don't know. If you take the power away from it is the biggest thing. That's what it is.
Yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
taking the power away from it. That's what I used to do, I used to be that guy that could go to every circle. Like my school was very cliquey, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we got the popular girls, and then you got the cheerleaders who are different than the popular girls, but they could intermingle. But some of the popular girls have no athletic sport whatsoever. They're just popular, right? So then after that, then you got the jocks, the girl jocks, the boy jocks. I was a jock.
Yeah.
I was also a punk, goth, skateboarder, trench coat wearing weirdo. But I was also a jock. Like, I showed up for sports, and made the teams, and I was a junior varsity wrestler for high school. I also wrestled one match varsity. So to be on both sides of that scale and everything, and I was, like I said, I was that person that I pushed all those boundaries out of my way.
Mhm.
I didn't let those types of boundaries in high school bother me, because I was like, look, you're going to be my friend or you're not. If you're not, get the fuck out of my face. It was like one of those pretty. I was pretty legit. Like, I ain't got time for you. There's only a few people in school that I really didn't get along with, and they knew I didn't like them. Like, it wasn't even a question of, hey, do you like me? No, no. As soon as I realized I didn't like you, I was just that guy. I was just, if I didn't want to be around you, I didn't like you, I didn't want to associate with you, I wouldn't. I would always be nice to you until you give me a reason not to. Not like I went out of my way to be mean or anything, but I just,
Yeah, no, I get you.
uh, as an orphan, as an orphan, I had a different outlook on life at that age. You know, I just did want people to like me. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to be liked. And I didn't care if I was popular or nothing. I was just, the most popular kid. I just wanted anybody who met me to be like, oh yeah, that dude's cool. Don't mess with him. Kind of thing. Like, he's
Mhm.
a pretty good guy. All right, so it took an hour to get those all ready for assembly. That's not bad.
Yeah, I think probably what I'm gonna do. I think it's once I get all everything that I need for for Demon Gundam Demises. I'm just gonna get all the parts. Okay, set them in this container. Yeah, yeah, all the parts for legs, this container, arms here, weapons, da da da.
That
I
works.
think that's probably the way I'm gonna do that because I mean with the pale, I mean even with the pale riders, even when I'm just trying to, even when I'm just assembling the parts like the head, the weapons, I was always scrambling. Oh crap, where's this runner? And I think I probably just need to take uh, that similar approach that you've got with okay, here are all the parts from runner A or B1. They're in this container, and I'm just gonna do all the parts for legs in here, all the
Yeah,
parts for
I
arms.
I can agree that that's a great way to go about it. I used to do it that way. I found and felt like that takes an extra step. in a,
It
in a, in
does.
a weird way. That's just, to me, it feels like it takes an extra step. So what I do, instead of assembling it piece by piece or step by step, I go through the whole thing, collect every part, and put it in a pile. Then once I have every part in the pile, then I put it together. So it's kind of the
Okay.
same way you're doing it, but I'm just collecting all the parts from the pile, one section at a time. So right now I'm doing the torso. The next thing will be the head, and then the arms. So
Okay,
and it just
gotcha.
goes in that order. And then as you go through those parts, you will have less parts to go through, and it'll become more and more clear where each piece goes. Also, there's just, like, you get used to building certain kits. Like, I'm super used to building IBO kits, so I kind of find them to be like almost second nature when I'm building
Uh,
them, like all their parts. I'm only looking for one more piece for the inner frame. Where is it? Come on, little piece. Where did you go? Here it is. So
okay.
that part, that part, that part. I need a PC part still for PC part 4. See, I try to keep all my parts right in there in the view so you can see them. So if I wanted, yeah, I could just go ahead and put them all in this bin, you know. So that. All right. Now we're gonna need that part.
I think the one IBO suit I really want to build the most probably has to be Gundam Bale. The one that the one that McGillis finds and pilots.
With Gillis Fari?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a fan of
I mean, it kind.
I'm a
It
fan
kind
of
of
Ball
sucks.
or
Yeah.
Bile, where however he says it. Gundam Bile.
I mean, for me, it kind of sucks that we don't get to see it. We really don't get to see it shine much. And of course, and I think what happened was that suit was supposed to be more of it was supposed to be more like a symbol than it was supposed to be uh, uh to have the ability to be powerful.
Yeah. All right. Already got that. Got that. All right.
Okay.
So here we go. Assemble me
I'll be right back.
time.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I'll be right here. Putting my friend together. Gundam, you're my only friend.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
I think I might call the Hobby Town in Pensacola to see if they have those two suits, the GP02 and the GP Rise 210. I almost thought about wanting to send my sister a text to see if she was working and if she could check it out, but I'm thinking she's probably gonna be getting off right as Hobby Town's gonna close, so I may just call the Hobby Town in Pensacola myself and see if they got those two kits and how much they are.
Okay.
Or I can just check their websites. Because I really I don't know. I think I probably could have brought the other unbuilt suits I got, but for me it's like I need everything. I don't want to build things and not have like all the like the paints and everything else that I need.
The tools.
Yeah, the tools of the trade.
So here is. Hold on. I'll put it on my tweezers so my big fat fingers, don't get in the way. Here is the face with all the stickers on.
Yeah, cool.
We'll see how cool it looks once it's all together. So as I come across spots that need stickers, I'll put them on. Get bash. Yeah, get bash. All right. Those two pieces. Those two pieces. What's up, kitty?
Seriously?
My cat's moving around.
Oh, here we go. And dice.
Those 4 pieces. Anything else? Those. Oh, more stickers and a bee. Where's that?
Out of stock online. Oh, hell no. I am not driving. I would not drive that far just for crap.
The prices? The prices.
Well, there's a Hobby Town in Tallahassee that's got the kit I'm looking for. Apparently, it's not in Pensacola.
Where's the piece?
Seriously? There you go. Let's see. Impulse Arc, Earth 3 Gundam, Jupiter 5. Ooh, petite guy Sarah.
No.
No?
No. No.
Justice Knight. No.
Moon Knight. What?
Huh?
What?
Gundam Justice Knight.
Don't
But
like
there's
it.
no GP. There's no GP. There's no GP Rise 210 at Hobby Town. Shit.
Why?
I
Oh,
don't
there's
know.
2 different heads. There's 2 different heads. Okay, calm down.
Oh.
I thought there was 2 different heads. All right,
Yeah,
so
I was under the oh yeah, that's right. It's got that one thing, and then of course when you go into the Gundam mode, pop, then the eyes come up.
yeah, no, that's even different. Hold on.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, here, I'll show you. Both heads are just like completely weird. One of these not like the other. All right, so this goes on here like this.
There isn't a Hobby Town in Pensacola. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that.
I guess yeah, this head is the whole thing all collapsed down like you were talking about.
Uh-huh.
This head's more compressed. Anyways, it came with a bunch of stickers. I don't want to put stickers on. I'm not going to use that head, I don't think. But we'll put what I can on. How about that? Alright, so it does come with 2 white pieces that click onto the sides. Then it comes with a bunch of parts up here. Like, what does it say? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stickers on this one headpiece. I'm not even going to use. Like, it's just, it's grody.
Son of a bitch. I
Hookers.
thought there was. Sorry.
What? Hookers. My
You're
name's
kidding me.
Butters.
So the nearest Hobby Towns, there. I thought there was a Hobby Town store in Pensacola. No, gotta go to Mobile for it.
Alabama.
Yeah,
That's
and
odd.
of course that would be. I mean, it's like I don't know. I want to say I don't know, maybe 40 miles from Milton. I really don't want to be doing 80 miles just so I can go get my Gundam fix from Hobby Town.
Gundam, 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 Gundam. 8, 7.
Well, it says there's one here. Began in Lincoln, Nebraska. Damn. It's really getting hard for me to find things I need or want. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try and call this number that I'm seeing on my iPad.
Ah, but you're
I'll be
here.
right back. Alrighty.
Hello. How's it going? Yeah, we're here. Uh-oh. You took off.
I'm back.
You came back.
Damn.
No luck?
No. Apparently, Hobbytown has no record of the store being there, and I can't find whether or not it's open or closed. And I tried calling the phone number, and I got that it was disconnected. That it's not there or it's disconnected.
Huh.
And I know Hobby Lobby's not going to have what I want. And I've been over by Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby doesn't have much.
Yeah.
If you've been to one, you've been to them all. That's kind of how Hobby Lobby works.
Yeah.
Alright. No, 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 no.
Well, they got a Gundam Helios, but I'm not interested in the Helios.
Helios, a big bad Delios. When you're looking at the Gundam Helios, put them in your Delios. Delio. Alright, where are we? We need this. Plus this. Plus this. Equals this. Alright. There's some stickers to be had. There's some stickers to be had.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, for the shield of the Pale Rider Cavalry, I didn't put in the other stickers for it. The ones that showed that it was supposed to be with the slave wraith unit. I was like, yeah, no. No, my Pale Rider Cavalry's not going to be slave wraith.
Oh, it's not so bad. It's
I don't know. But I'm not always somebody who likes putting all the stickers on.
it depends for me.
I mean, I don't always. I mean, heck, I don't even with the Heliopolis Gundams, I didn't put on there. Oh, it's associated with Zaft. Oh, it's associated with the Earth Alliance. I was like, who knows? Maybe I want to have a strike. Maybe I want to have a strike Gundam be for Zaft and the dual be for the Earth Alliance, or whatever. But
Sticker.
yeah.
So I'm literally just using a beam saber to push the
Uh-huh.
sticker on and get the dimension of the sticker. Like,
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
it's rounded and it's soft. It's not going to tear anything if you don't push hard. So that's why I'm doing that, or using that, or whatever, however you want to word that one. So there it is together. One shoulder pad for you.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
Bam! Now we got to do the other side. Let's go. I left my home. I left my home. Join the army. Join the army. No, no, don't do that.
Sorry.
Don't you start.
See, close the maps. Close the App Store. Close eBay.
Shaboing boing. Shaboing boing. Shaboing. Roar. Yup.
Sort of wishing I'd brought some Gunpla with me. I mean, I could have done some shoots or whatnot. Kind of, though. I'm kind of thankful I probably didn't bring any, especially since I got 4 dogs, 2 cats, and some chickens and a duck that might mess things up for me, especially if I try and do shots outside in the backyard.
Shots. Shots.
Photos.
Shots. 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 Yeah. I know.
Ooh.
We gonna fight. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Where's the right one? Look, we gonna fight. Can fight. And fight. And fight. Itchy and scratchy show. Itchy, scratchy.
I know what you did.
What did I
Itchy
do?
still on the Itchy still on the moon. I know what you did. Accidental missile launch.
Oh no. No. It wasn't me.
I think I'm gonna start a new chapter on my one crossover that I'm doing, the Zelda Gundam thing, and I'm gonna start the chapter with Ganondorf stealing that Gundam Phasaelus. just
Where in
because.
the world do you publish this stuff?
Um, right now, Dynasty Warriors Gundam Hyrule is on DeviantArt. I haven't posted it on fanfiction.net just yet. I was kind of trying to get an trying to get see if I could find see if I could get some people interested just to kind of see how it would do before I made the decision to post on fanfiction.net, and I still haven't posted on fanfiction.net just yet.
All right. I was just wondering, just curious as to like where I could look these stories up at and stuff. And some of them, like okay, like the Zelda crossover sounds cool. I'm
Mm-hmm.
intrigued to see how you play that out because like Zelda starts off so far in the past that like you gotta be doing some time jumps here, buddy, to get up all the way up to Mecca and stuff. That's why I'm just like, how do you explain all this? Or do you just go straight to an easy, quick time jump?
Um, actually, actually, the Zelda universe and the Gundam universe were separate until Musha Gundam and Musha Gundam Mark II decide, hey, look, another world we can possibly conquer and drown in blood and chaos and war.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty much how I explain the fused Gundam universes as well. And especially even with the advanced knowledge of how the Principality of Zeon now knows about Neo Zeon, how they know about Londo Bell, the AU, the League Militaire, because the UC timeline is pretty much shattered, and even with the other universes too, there's some other changes too, like for instance in Seed, Orbis successful is able to repel the the Atlantic Federation because they get help from the League Militaire and and they get help from the White Fang as well, sort of.
All right.
So it's kind of like they supplement. It's kind of like the League Militaire and White Fang sort of help supplement Orb's military lack of numbers with their own military strength, and some other officers sort of they might switch factions. Like I'm kind of leaning towards Gato being an officer in Orb's military, seeing it being as Orb would be one of the few nations that would be acceptable in Gato's eyes. Seeing how they let coordinators, they'd even let space noids live within their borders.
New types, space noids. Are they the
Yeah,
same thing? No.
but for the latest chapter that I did, I actually just brought uh, Mobile Suit Gundam Age into the mix as well. And Age is kind of screwed up too, because I'm gonna have Age where Flit's first crush actually gets rescued when Princess Zelda she kind of takes over the Minerva, and it's sort of her command ship, even though Captain Gladys is still the commander of it.
Royalty gets what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, I think it's more along the lines of the Minerva has been helpful to Princess Zelda, she's there. Princess Zelda's on good terms with them, and Zaft is kind of like, okay, since it seems that the Minerva, you're on good terms with Captain Gladys and the Minerva. If you need to commit, if you need it as your command ship or whatever, just give us a heads up, and we'll let you use the Minerva as your command ship. We only ask that Captain Gladys remains as the captain of the Minerva, and it's like, okay. But I'm also thinking that until Zelda gets her Gundam Nehru, that she'll probably take a grunt unit herself. Probably thinking of Jim 3.
Jim, Jim, Jim. Jim. All right. There's one whole arm.
Nice.
A lot of stickers.
Yeah, I can see that.
Bam, 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 bam.
And I do intend for Demon Gundam Demise to be quite the pain in the ass, especially for Zelda's task force and for other factions too.
Yeah, factions too.
Even pretty much piss off the Romefeller Foundation too.
Romefeller Foundation.
Yeah,
Those snooty bastards. No. Why? Stop it.
I mean, trying to think. I even have Zaf kind of split in two as well. Because one part of Zaft is still loyal to Patrick Zala. The other half of Zaft, well, actually, no, yeah. The other half of Zaft is in support of Gilbert Durandal. And then, of course, there's the Klein faction, which is considered a splinter cell, a renegade splinter cell.
Okay.
But the Zaf under Gilbert Durandal, I've got them with at least two allies. I've got them allied with the White Fang from Wing and the Ayug, which is kind of shaky at best, since the Ayug is also allied with since the Ayug is also allied with Orb. And then the Ayug's allies are, I want to say, the League Militaire, uh, a renegade Cosmo crossbone vanguard that's under Cecily and Seabook Arno's command.
Seabach?
Yeah, Seabook Arno.
Bach. Book would
And
be two O's. It's Bach. It has one O.
oh, I thought it was Seabook.
Oh, Seabach.
Gotcha. And then of course, then I think the AU's also allied with Terminal as well.
Big bad stickers. That's a big old sticker. Put it right here.
Huh?
Big old sticker.
Oh, yay, stickers. Yay,
Ooh, only
stickers.
way to get that good color separation, you know?
Uh-huh. Yeah, but it's also about making sure you put them on right. Otherwise, it's going to look weird and you're going to wish you use
Oh,
paint
hey,
instead. Huh?
you telling me? Trust me, I do not usually put stickers on kits. So,
Yeah, I'd say about the only time I really try to use stickers is for the eyes and for the cameras.
yeah, but there's just
For
so
like
much.
the
There'd be so much missing color separation. Like, that's a sticker. That's a
uh
sticker. That's a sticker. That's a sticker. This is all a sticker. It's all the sticker. It's like freaking Oprah, man. Everybody gets a sticker.
yeah, I know.
Stressing me out over here. You're telling him to knock it off. Uh, okay. That's acceptable. Acceptable!
What do you want, Daisy?
Daisy is your friend.
I know, but she's being a pain in the rear.
Oh, she's the dog. She wants attention. She's your friend to the very end.
I know. I guess she figures since the cat's not here, that the cat's not here on my lap, that she got to have attention. Yes, I see you, Daisy.
Damn straight. Alright. Arms are done.
Good.
Oh man. Ooh, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Uh huh.
Where did all this extra stuff come from?
Yeah. No. No. Hey, get down. Down, Daisy. Get down. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Good. Good, Daisy. Good girl.
So confused about this.
Yeah, the last chapter I did, I actually had Soma Purist take over Gundam Thrones Vi. So she's got control of that now after its pilot got separated and Thrones Vi went rogue all by itself.
Okay.
And others were trying to claim it. Eliel Sanchez wanted to claim it because I know he gets it in Double O in season 1 of Double O, and then of course it gets upgraded to Archie. But I'm trying to think who else tries to claim it. Yazan tries to claim it, and his two flunkies also. And Decille Gillette tries to claim Thrones Vi as well.
No A-laws, huh?
Soma's the only one with the outlaws. I almost thought about wanting to do Mr. Either Graham Acre or one of the Innovates to try and claim. It was like, no, I want pilots who are psychopaths to try and claim it. And I'm not sure if Yazan could be defined as a psychopath, but Sanchez is a psychopath, and DeSeal surely hell is a psychopath because everybody is a plaything to him.
Playthings. Yeah, I understand that. I need these.
And Soma actually beats Aliel Sanchez using her Thierry and Toutsi. And he's using an even more advanced mobile suit, and she still kicks his ass.
Yeah, kick it. Okay, C.
Well, the title for my next chapter is Darkness Rises. Behold, Demon Gundam Demise.
Two. I like it. Sounds good. Whoa. Okay. Get my brain back in order here. Some things just aren't clicking. I need that piece.
Hi, Leo.
That piece. These 3 pieces.
Come on.
The rest of these are on doesn't go.
Here's my fur buddy.
Your fur buddy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's super nice looking. My fur buddy's out here people watching. Not kidding. He literally is here. Hold on.
Yeah, he does like to have his belly rubbed, but if you try and scratch it, he'd be like, "Hey, wait, no, that's not what I want." Yep. Or try to push you away. Plus, I think the dogs get jealous anytime
Oh
they
yeah.
see me giving attention to the cat. So, about the glass files, do you usually make sure you wash them off after you're done using them after every build?
Well, I'm kind
Just
of
sort of like clean them?
abusive to them. I slap them against my leg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll show you. Where's one of those suckers? I usually keep one around. Where'd they go? Oh, they're over here. Alright, so see, I got a little bit of stuff on it right there. So, say my
Careful,
leg
buddy.
right here. So I just hold it on the end that doesn't have anything and it's real loose. And I just slap it against my leg a few times. And then it's clean.
Okay, gotcha.
You can also take a dry paintbrush and rub it with a dry paintbrush and it'll clean it as well.
Okay.
So, and yeah, like I said, I order the ones where they send you fine and ultra fine. So
Gotcha.
you will get 2 different colors. You get a dark and a clear. And I mean, I don't see a big difference between the 2. One of them cakes up faster, I guess. But other than that, they both get the job done very nicely. I can't justify after buying these. I can't justify buying a razor or any of those other high name brand ones, the Dispay or the balancer razors and stuff like that. I just can't. I'm not. I don't know. I'm a money saver, so if I find a way to save money, I am going to do it every single time. And I have no shame either. So that just looks stupid. A B C D. These are my feet. These are my feet. These are my feet. These are my feet. Tons of things that are really neat. These are my feet. Alright. So just like this. Just go. Of course. Of course. It's a horse, a Porsche. Alright, so one thing I do when I build an IBO kit is I put this poly cap on this first, and then whatever its unit is to push it into, I put it in there like that, so that I'm not fumbling around with a tiny piece. So, and then you can add the closer, and you're good to go.
Okay.
So and then when you get done with that, you can pull it back out to put your circle piece on for your ankle, and then it goes right back in, no problem. And that's how I build the foot in less than 2 seconds. So, do it again the same way. This is weird. This is the first time I've seen a foot with this type of locking mechanism for an IBO kit. Usually it's a peg, so that's different. I'll admit that. Or you can make it a little quicker. Put that piece on first. Then put your poly cap on. Put your piece in. Put your foot cap on. Put your back cap on. Leg. Now I got 2 feet. That was probably quick. I gotta do the stickers though. Stickers. There's more stickers. I don't know why they
Curse you, stickers.
I know I'm at that point right now where I'm not too thrilled about stickers anymore. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do the stickers, guys. You know, guys, I really don't like doing these stickers. These stickers suck. 20 and 21s. Where 20, 22, 20. Why didn't they just make this part this color? Like, this piece right here, they're gonna turn this whole piece in the back brown. Watch. They want the whole thing brown. Come on, just go in like a good little kid. Oh no, I lost my stick. I found it.
Yeah, I probably need to be using those instead of trying to use like the back of my nippers or trying to use one of my knives, because I know the knives don't exactly do well.
Well,
And if you're not careful, you could put.
Yeah, I used to use a hobby knife to grab stickers and stuff off of this, like I'm using this piece. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Sometimes it doesn't turn out well, or I leave a
Well,
mark
I
or
mean, it's
something.
mostly just to try and push them down and stick and smooth it out.
Yeah.
Is sometimes when I'd use that hobby knife.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
hey, careful, buddy.
No
Careful, little
kidding.
man. Well, I don't want the cat to be putting holes in my shirts or my.
Oh, no, probably not. All right. Those 2 stickers are done. Now I got forevermore. Let's see. Okay, so these are
No
interesting.
Daisy. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it, dog? Oh, she's trying to be vocal, trying to get me to give her attention, but of course I'm still petting the cat and yeah, she
Oh,
don't
the kitty can't have no
even hear
attention,
me
huh?
talk. Huh?
Kitty can't have attention, huh? Why can't the kitty have attention, puppy? Rough? Life's rough? How do you like your sex, puppy? Where do you like to eat your food? Do you like your
Yeah,
food soft or
who
rough?
gives you food?
What's
Stop.
on top of the house?
Huh?
There you go.
Yeah, it's a big
Oh, dogs are
big
fun.
beam. Quiet.
Meow, mew, mew. Okay.
Suck it up, buttercup. I know it sucks. Uh-uh.
All right. Feet are done.
Hunter, go lay down. Go on. Lay down, Hunter. Bye, kitty.
Okay.
Leo's like he's my favorite now.
Oh, I farted. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Huh?
Said I farted. I'm sorry. I don't know if it got caught on the camera.
I didn't see.
Okay. I apologize. Be with the starving pygmies down in New Guinea. Six.
Oh, I'm not sure if it's raining anymore or not. I can't see any rain. I think we just kind of had a quick downpour and it just moved on.
Cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oops. Stupid phone. Alright, we did that. Got any more of the mud pieces? No, I got no more of the mud pieces. Alright. see. What we got now? Tippy top, my tappy tap.
Oh,
ABC.
oh, doggy. Oh, kitty.
Just like that piece. And that piece. 2 more times. Just 1 more time. 445, 266. Baby, that's all we need. Go too far, get dark. Smoke that tumbleweed. Does marijuana buy we get our kids? Singing them dirty rap songs. Stop. Hit the ball, not cheats, charms. That takes one phone call. It's a lot faster. Lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a leg.
Mm-hmm.
With all the parts. Put that on there like that. This goes here like this. See? This piece goes here like this. This piece shuts them together. Shuts them up. Shuts them up. Alright. This goes in here. This goes there. Leg joint.
No, Monster Energy drink not for kitties.
How am I missing a piece? How am I missing a piece? How am I missing a piece? Like this. Alright.
Nice.
It's a chicken leg.
I would think of I would think of the IBO suits as a bit sleeker than all the other than the mobile suits of other timelines.
I could almost agree with that sentiment.
I mean, about the only suit I've seen from the IBO timeline that might not be that way would have to be Guxian. With all that, I mean, especially with all that heavy armor plating. Yeah, with all that heavy, thick armor that it's got. Otherwise, like the Schwalbe Greys, the Greys, heck, I'd say Barbatos probably would have to be the sleekest one.
Anaheim Electronics.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there is a sleeker one. I think Dantaleon is sleeker than Barbatos.
Yeah, yeah. When you showed me that kit, when we saw that kit, that did look pretty sleek.
Like a more agile design of a Barbatos. You know, everything's
Yeah.
nimbler, smaller, not better, but just it's like a more compact version of Barbie. And I liked it. I liked the way it looked. You know, it's just the flaw in such a small kit is that it just doesn't hold together well.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the big major flaw in the kit. And
Yeah. I mean, heck, even the GBN base Gundam, I just trying to keep it together at least by the torso. That's a chore in itself
right, right.
because you can't even you can't even do much motion with that thing and not worry that the torso is going to come off.
Exactly.
I mean, the only thing I worry about with the Pale Rider Cavalry are the hands. The D2 Titans is that's actually a slight improvement over the Cavalry, especially since I don't have to worry about the hands with the D2 Titans. So I kind of would like to try and get like extras of its bit of its BA of its BFG.
That's not right. That's not right either. What's going on? Maybe I had the wrong part. That part makes more sense.
Are you doing the torso next, or are you doing the other leg?
I'm already done with both legs. Both legs are done.
Okay.
I am on the
So
waist.
I guess you're doing the waist.
Yeah, it's supposed to be super quick. So we shall see.
I'd say it'd probably be super quick, especially if you don't have to worry about the nubs and stuff. Otherwise,
What's the nub?
the like whatever left over from what you cut off.
No, because sometimes it just doesn't want to go together the way you want it to the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, this piece goes here, and then there's a little piece that I need right here.
Trying to get a couple of my trying to get a couple of my buddies into Gunpla. I actually got them both the Gunpla for Christmas separately. One got I gave him a Strike Rouge IWSP Strike Rouge, and the other one I gave him, what was it? Yeah, I gave him Gundam Chimeras.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping that'd be like the start of something, and they'd want to start. But the guy that I got the Gundam Chimeras to, he's actually into something called Pathfinder. I guess it's sort of like Dungeons and Dragons.
Sounds like it.
And the other one, he's just kind of out there, always worrying about what mommy will do to him if he spends so much money. I mean, do I worry? Do I worry about what my mom will tell me? Yeah. But at least I try and make those compromises. Like, okay, I'll spend this much here. Wait, have a cool down time. Maybe buy again if the conditions are right.
Well, not to brag, but my wife gives me like a $200, $300 a month allowance.
I mean, do you have any restrictions on how many times you buy P Bandai a year, or is that just kind of, or do you try and avoid the P Bandai?
Well, my wife really doesn't let me purchase P Bandai, but
Oh, okay.
I have issues with P Bandai's website. They don't like my bank account or whatever, anyways.
Mm.
So that's also one of those things where I don't find it to be an issue for me. Would it be nice to have some P Bandai product? Yeah, it would be. Am I gonna go out of my way to stress about getting one? No, no, because
No.
I just feel like eventually either Bandai will release it as a normal product or whatever. Because one of my local stores got some P Bandai in, and they had a
Uh-huh.
seven sword, and they wanted $86 for a seven sword.
Dang.
It's kind of expensive, right?
Yeah.
Especially that seven sword did not cost $87. I know it didn't, but it's P Bandai, so of course.
Yeah. Well, I spent, well, like I said, with that base Gundam a straight gold frame that I got, with the shipping, I spent about $60. Yeah, it was like $60.50 for it.
Okay.
But you know what? It was actually worth it. I mean, it wasn't P Bandai. At least they didn't say that it was P Bandai, and it was high grade 1/144 scale.
Nice. Well, I mean, I'm sure they give out their product nicely and everything, and you know, to the people
Oh
who
yeah.
can get to the ordering in time. But I've had
Well,
nothing but issues with it, so I've just backed away from the whole concept. You know.
I use most of the time I use eBay for my P Bandai.
Uh, yeah, I won't pay third-party prices either. I'm just not doing it.
Well, sometimes they're reasonable, and if it looks like it's unreasonable, and they'll have best off this price or best offer or make me an offer,
Yeah.
I might try the make an off to make them an offer. Yeah. Hey, Leo. Hang on. Got the cat. Oh, buddy. Hang on. Crap. Didn't realize. Go on, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come on. Sorry, little man. Where'd the cat go? Oh, there he is.
Silly dog.
God. No, Leo's cat. Leo's the cat. He was trying to get into his food, trying to get into the cat food,
Oh, okay.
even though he knows he shouldn't be getting into it. I didn't have it, and I didn't have it shut all the way. So that's my fault. And now the dogs are jumping around. No. No, it is not time yet. Go lay down. I try to teach the dogs by snapping my fingers.
My dogs are my dog, I should say. I only have one dog. She's snap trained. She has
Well,
a.
that's good.
We snap and then give her a signal.
Huh.
Whatever the signal is, she follows. Command.
Gotcha.
She's for a pit bull, she's a very cooperative dog.
Yeah, Yanju's that way too, but a lot of times his attention span is kind of short.
Yeah, I mean, a big part of it is like you got to keep the animal's interest. Like that's the biggest part for like any training of an animal like that is keeping their interest. Do you have a treat that smells good enough?
Oh,
It usually works.
yeah, I know. I think with Yondu, we tried to do clicker train him. Try to do clicker training, and it didn't work out so much. I thought it was working, but I was like, nope.
Huh. Interesting. I gotta be missing something here. Yeah, totally missing something.
What are you
I'm
missing?
putting it together upside down.
Oh.
It's like, this is weird. How come this doesn't fit? Oh, that makes total sense. Okay, let's get it back together. Now we're
Yeah,
fitting
sometimes.
good.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard, especially when you see that you putting stuff together and you're thinking, "Oh, goody," and then it's like, "Oh, crap! Did I forget a part?" I see a part, and it's like, look at the instructions. It's like, "Oh, crap! I forgot to put this part in there."
Yeah.
And you have to unassemble things.
Well, this Gundam comes with 4 arms. So here's his
Yeah.
third arm. So, phew. Over here doing another arm. I'm all down to the parts and pieces where it's just,
Uh huh.
you know, just the backpack and all of its attachments and maybe 2 weapons. Oh no, I put it together backwards.
Uh oh.
Don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, I think if I ever want to do another base Gundam Astray gold frame, I might just get like Amatsumina or whatnot, and then just use the white parts from one of the base Gundam Astray units. Or I could probably take red frame inversion, because I actually thought about trying to do an HGCE version of Gundam Astray red frame, because I know they took the M1 Astray and pretty much revamped the design in order to do red frame inversion for the battle log. And all I'd have to do is just pull the armor off the M1 Astray and slap it on the red frame inversion. And of course make the red parts brighter.
Red parts brighter. I like red parts brighter.
Yeah, so it's not looking like an evil. Yeah, so it's not looking like an evil version of Gundam Astray red frame. And I could probably do that for make other versions of like blue frame, second HGCE blue frame second L.
I have a blue frame that I dubbed blue frame ah blue frame Kai re-entry. That's my custom Astray that I built. It
Nice.
was my first master grade too. I painted it with aerosol cans.
Uh
Turned
huh.
out pretty darn good.
Yeah, I still want to try and build. I still want to try and do blue frame second G, but for that I'd need the shoulder. I think I'd need the shoulder packs from the blue frame second L, the head from blue frame second L. I'm not sure. I got to take a look at the second G because I know it's supposed to have. I know it's supposed to be like an upgraded form before blue frame goes to second L. I'll look it up because if I don't, it's gonna piss me off.
Hmm.
Do they not do mechas anymore? You looking forward to the new Mobile Suit Gundam Witch from Mercury?
Yeah, I am. And if you stay tuned, um, coming out soon on WebC Official, we will be starting a morning news podcast with me and my new co-host Andrew. So that's
Cool.
something you guys will get to watch. It won't be as interactive as the WebC build stuff, but it's just going to be just another show on the TV station, so you'll get it at least weekly. There'll be news and stuff, and that's one of the things we're going to talk about is which from Mercury. We're going to be talking about Hathaway and speculations on when we're going to get a sequel to one of the sequels to Hathaway, because there's supposed to be two sequels to Hathaway. Um, then we're also going to talk about weekly updates on Gundam live action. Uh, that's something we're also all speculating on whether it's going to be good or not and all that type of stuff. So I mean, I feel like it's all just a really good time for that section of the TV station to start picking up and doing things. And then also we'll talk about P Bandai releases, we'll talk about regular releases, and then we'll also talk about region lock releases. Like China's getting a bunch of cool region lock releases, and if we talk about them and and spread out all that stuff, those talking type of aspects will make it so the Bandai will go, oh hey, they heard about that. Maybe they're not happy that they didn't get a special build or whatever, or a special kit like that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that is one thing to think about with with Bandai and dealing with them and on those types of things, because Bandai is really tough to deal with, even for customers. I think this is okay. So there's like special ways this goes on in everything. If it doesn't go on the right way, it's not going to fold right. So Do you see how it folds flat now? Before it wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And now it only goes that far back. But these are fully operatable, and the little extra weirdo arms are fully operatable.
Nice.
So
Yeah, I could actually see that being like an armored unit for Core Gundam.
yep. So that's what I said. This could definitely become like, I don't know if it'll be Tuden Core or Forden Core, but Threeden Core is already built. I built Threeden Core first because I thought it sounded the coolest to build first and everything. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna probably cut the show here because we're almost to 3 hours. So all I have left to put together are just the big claw and I think his hammer and his buster sword. So I don't think there's too much. Let's see if we can at least knock out something. Something. Come on, guy. Help me out here. What can we do? Thought there was a sword I could build. They lied to me. There's no sword. Alright. So, yeah, I'll finish building these couple things off camera, and then they'll get showcased on the review with the kit before I do the kit bash.
Gotcha.
I gotta remember to do that this week too, because last week I totally forgot to get those reviews done. No, I got the reviews done, but I had to delete them because I ran out of footage space. My phone can only hold like 5 hours of footage at a time. Then when I render it, I can delete it right away because I keep the render. Yep. All right. So yeah, 3 o'clock. Thank you for coming to hang out with me today, Mike. That was very awesome.
No problem.
And
Yeah.
like I said, this is all gonna be like a quick 20-minute thing, but I gotta get ready to go get the kids from school and everything. So that's kind of why like from noon to 3 is kind of like no kids time, so it's easy to get a build done super fast and stuff.
Yeah, I hear that.
And yeah, I mean, technically I got the build done, so
Yeah,
that's
that you did.
there you go. All right, well, we will talk to you next time.
All right, bye.